Hello. Hello, everyone. Anyway, let's just blast this job instead of mumbling because yes, I know I'm procrastinating, don't worry. Before we start our working shenanigans with Limbo AI, why not speak about ourselves? Yes, indeed. So we are, a small indie studio wannabe that want to make video games. We have a website that you may see and check out. You see, there's the games that we are working on. Yes, indeed, multiple games because we have dreams. And because we have dreams, we always like to explore our options. And obviously, we have tried to make other games that you can check out by clicking on the link. And you see, some of the alpha versions are available on itch.io, which is pretty awesome. Yes. So this is the project that we are working right now. And obviously you can check it out. It's available to wishlist on Steam because yes, we have a Steam page for Droyan. And as you can see, it's a 2D platformer Metroidvania wannabe. So yeah, you are a little Droyan, a droid, which is AI powered and whatnot. Well, when I say AI, it's the player which is controlling the little bot and goes around, collects stuff, maybe good stuff, maybe bad stuff. Who knows? You need to play it to know. But yeah, wishlist, please. But to have this game done soon, I will need to, actually work on this game. And for that, I will need to stop mumbling around and actually work on this game. And for that, I will open our project. So let me just make sure I'm up to date on the source 3 thing. Let me open it really quickly. And I have noticed the older versions of Godot used to open faster. I don't know if there's something newer making it slower. I have noticed as well switching stuff, going from place to places and whatnot. But hey, it's the price to pay for new features, right? And yeah. And we start the project with errors. Great. So yeah, let's just pretend we didn't see this and clean that up, because that's the proper way to do it. Obviously, I'm being ironic. The proper way to do that is to clean the codes, but that's not what we are doing today. So today we are just playing with this guy. We have this guy. I don't know if you have seen a previous stream or not, but if you are new in here, this guy is basically an enemy. And we know it's an enemy because he has this big red eye. It's a baddie. So this baddie is already configured with some animations because of course it gets to have an animation, for example an attack, and idle, and run. Well, obviously it's not a running type of enemy, it's a flying enemy. There's also collision because of course it is. And there's something that we are going to continue working, which is the job that we have made in previous streams, which is working on something called AI, that buzzword that everyone talks about, which is just something simple as a behavior tree that we are creating using the Limbo AI plugin for Godot. Yeah, we need to open our behavior tree. So our enemy has some behaviors that he can do, so for now I'm just playing around. There's the idle and some parallel stuff that I was playing around to understand this a little bit more, and all these other actions. And if I click play, we can see, this moving. Hopefully. The same way that was in the previous stream, but actually using the parallel stuff and whatnot. Let's just blast this job instead of mumbling, because yes, I know I'm procrastinating, don't worry. I'm gonna work and I'm going to explain what we are going to do today. Yes. So let me just delete some of them, because we don't need all of them, you see? And because we are not messing around with patrol, we don't need walk. For now, we don't need the attack as well, because it's useless. For now. But, yeah. What do I need? I need something like an if statement from here. Like something that checks a condition. And, yeah. I may have something right on the top. So there's a check trigger and check variable. Why not start messing around? If player within range, go. Yes, but also no, because it must have vision, you see? Or not. For now it's going to be something like that. The idea is, well, let's just say I'm trying to think on a good way to do that. That's probably gonna be by collisions. Work. Let's work. Focus. Focus, Cado. Focus. So, yeah, let's just. Why not? Everything's gone. I want everything's gone. Gone from here. Trigger. So, what can I do for this? Variable, variable name, scripts. So, let me just say what this does. BT check trigger. BT condition that checks a trigger, a boolean variable. Yes. If variable's value is false, BT check trigger will return failure. Okay, now I will need to create a new variable. We have speed, which we are not using, and let's add another, shall we? So blackboards are shortcuts or variables. I believe this is a variable setters for our stuff. I still don't know how to put to words. I believe these are variables that we can access with our BT code and use it to, read it on our behavior tree. I think. Well, let's just try and experiment and learn, you see? So, first off is player detected, or even better, is player detected. I see you. There you go. Nothing creepy to see in here. So, is player detected? Okay, so I have created that and I will use this. Is player detected. Now, custom name for the BT task. Doesn't matter. So, I have this and I have created this thing that I want to do something. Bonk? What happened? Who's being naughty? What's going to be the best way to do this? Well, I'm thinking of putting a script inside the enemy that gets a variable, and it sets the variable in here, so it's player detected or not, you see? But I don't know if that reads the actual blackboard only from the Noctiwing or not. So yeah, let me just have a think. So the Noctiwing, it will need something. A way to detect the player. And to do that, I will need something called an area 2D. So let's just give it an area 2D. And for the area 2D to work, it will need another collider. So let's just give it a collision shape. It could be a collision shape, because, yeah, that's fine. And this can also be Let's just make it. Why not something? Yeah, I was thinking about messing around, but let's not waste time. This is to make this work and not mess around. So let's just try and make this bigger. Why not like this? Yeah. And move this somewhere like this. Because it's a flying entity, so it's cool that, you know, it's looking in the general direction that this is. This is the collision that will detect the player. So this is not a collider that blocks the player because it's inside an area 2D. And area 2D, it's overlapping collision. So we can detect overlapping objects inside the area 2D, which is pretty cool. Now, for this, I need something to do that. Meaning, I need the code to read when something is overlapping this area 2D. Now, I'm thinking about maybe I do that on an AI task or inside here. If I do that inside an AI task, I need to do that in here, in Limbo, which is fine. But yeah, I didn't want exactly that. Running constantly a code that do something, like checking if something is inside or overlapping or not. I wanted like something that just triggers when it's inside the collision area. This in here. Do I create a new task for this? Let's just try to do something, because thinking is not going anywhere. So let's just do this. What do I... So I click Neogd the script. Do I need to do something more in here? Because to use the code in the BT check trigger, I bet it needs to be a BT task code and whatnot. And yeah. So yeah, let's try that. We have these I tasks for this. And if we open an example, we can see it's a BT action, which is something that is added on there. But I want to check if there's something else. Yeah, I understand what this does. That's not what I want. Yeah, that's not what I want. So let's go back. It's not get node on the resource. Let's just get node. Let's be a good programmer. So to optimize the thing, we are going to need to get to the area 2D, right? So first off, I'm gonna go in here. There's the tick. We don't want the tick. We want the... Let me see. Maybe the enter or the setup. Call it to initialize a task during initialization set. Yes, this is useful. Yes. Let's use the setup. Now, with the setup, func setup, we will set up something nice. And to start, we want a new var, and it will be called area. Let me think. Area 2D. There's no need to think too much. So this is an area 2D, and in the setup, area 2D, with it will be equals to this thing. Come on. There. And this area 2D. Now we can just do whatever on tick because we are in here. And in here, I want to check stuff. Now, this maybe I should area 2D. How does one specify the type of variable? Come on. Help me. Help me, damn it. So let me just check in here. He's also not in here. Let me just remind myself how to do that. There's that. It was missing this. So we have our area 2D. In our area 2D, we can check what entered our area and what exited. Yes. Now, I have this thing. So area 2D, area entered, and area exited, and there is a bunch of signals that they are all pretty cool. Let me just do that. Area entered. On here I want to do something. So if area to the area entered, can this return something? Let me see. Because we have a system in here for collisions for enemies and players and whatnot, and yeah, we need to respect that. So let's just remember ourselves how I have set up that. So enemies are on the layer 3. So let's just set up our Noctiwing on layer 3. Masks can be whatever, I think. Not all of them though. I need to make sure I'm doing the right thing. So yeah, up to 5 and layer 3. So up to 5 and layer 3. That's correct. Awesome. Now, this thing has another way, which is what we are going to detect. Now, the Noctiwing must detect the player. So let's use the reference I have in here, this enemy, yes. And let me see the area I have in here, damage area. Do I have the collision set up in here? I only have 2. What? Is the player the 2? I think it is. I think it is. Because the 1 must be ground or something. And I can really easily confirm that by clicking ground, the tile map, and yes. And if I click the player, is on the base, he must be 2. There you go. 2, of course. So we want our Noctiwing to detect the player. So it's gonna be 2. There you go. And this one is going to go to 3, which I believe it's the enemies. So let's just make sure they are all the same, so no. So, there's this. The collisions are set up somewhat. Now, let's go back to the code that we were doing. On area entered, can I do something in here? Let me just go in here, go back to the can see thing, click on this, and there you go. I have remembered how one does stuff. Yes, I have remember. So, I want this, and I want to receiver method. Connecting from who's gonna do that? So from signal body entered. So but I'm doing this. Receiver method on body entered. Yes. Is that? I think I need to pick something that has a script. Okay, I'm gonna pick Noctiwing, cause why not? And let's open this script. That's a clean state, yes. And can I get this and connect the trigger from a body entered? So this thing in here, I want this in here. You can disconnect. So I want to connect in code this to a function in here. That's what I want. So let's try and attempt to do that. Yeah. So let me just create a script. I will need this. Maybe I will change this thing. No, I actually don't. Go away. Func update function I see you. We have is player detected there, and it is here. The code is very tidy and whatnot. There is also actually functions and whatnot. Awesome. I'm like what I'm saying. This is pretty awesome. The only thing missing in this code is actually comments, so we know what's going on, but you know, we can't be perfect. So yeah. Let me think on the next action, which is going to here, and we need to create another thing. To make this usable, let's just make it a sequence. Let's start with a sequence. And I want this to be root. So make root, yes. Now in this sequence, we have this trigger and whatnot. So let's just make our enemy. So let's make a play animation. In this play animation, we can set this play animation. So animation player. How did I used to do that again? I have deleted. So yes. Animation name. Yeah, the Nocti Wing thing. So I knew I had some animations around in here. I just don't remember their name. So let's just go there. So idle. I want you in idle state when you start. So you will go to idle, Noctiwing idle. So Noctiwing, Noctiwing underscore idle. There you go. Awesome. Animation player empty. I don't know if I need to load something. Characters, enemies. This. Is this? No. What this is? 3. Behavior 3. This is my behavior 3. So yeah, no need for that. Why are you still complaining? It says in here, clear. Why are you still complaining? Animation player parameter is not set. Animation player parameter is not set. But it's there. Get node area 2D. So you should be found. But it doesn't. So if area 2D is different than no, then it does this. Else print no, and we should see no. We have seen an error. So we detect the area 2D. That's detectable. That's awesome. That's cool. I like that. So this is not null. Good. So invalid type in function connect in base signal cannot convert argument 1 to from nil to callable. From nil to color. I'm probably doing this wrong then. I'm still gonna leave this in here, this if statement, because that's good practice to avoid crashes and errors and whatnot. That's a good practice to do from programming. And but this needs to be fixed. Now let's go and check connect again. Okay, I know the answer is in here, but it's not connecting yet. My brain is trying to make sense of this. So I for every button in get children, in the buttons, every single button, if they get pressed, it will connect the pressed action of the button from this. I mean, it's not doing anything right now, which is pretty awesome. Good. Now let's see if this actually works. So for that, there's something very simple to do. This function in here, we can just print stat. Yes. Now, to make this actually run, we need to make sure this is in sequence. It's gonna idle and it's gonna do the thing that can I see player? And if he sees the player, it should print, I hope, prints a message in the console. It does not. It does not. So, is this working? Make sure I'm doing this right. Let's just make sure I'm doing the print the correct way, because you know, multiple language and whatnot. So yes, I'm doing it the correct way. So that printed. There's the area to the agent and whatnot, and body entered, connect, I see you, bind, there's true. Reconnection. Oh, yes, I was not streaming and I'm streaming now. This is a sign to end the stream, by the way. Yes, it did. I have closed this one, but the other just crashed. Things are going slowly but well. Yeah, let's just think that. Slowly but well. Now, hopefully all our job is saved and didn't go potato. So yeah, let's see. What do you do if I do this? So nothing. You do nothing. It also doesn't. Well, let's just do something that I actually know it's gonna work. You see, if I go there and change that to action, so this, instead of being a BT check trigger, it's a BT action. Yes. Save that, go to the limbo, and this automatically did that, but let's just remove from there. And can I see player? Now this actually do the thing in there. All of this, you see? There's no need for return success or whatnot, I believe. I hope. There's that. So this will do the action. Now, let's see if the things are connected, and they are not. So things aren't crashing, but they aren't connecting. Yes, I believe it was a sign from the wherever shenanigans be with the universe that things have to end this way, unfortunately. But you know, I'm gonna check it later as usual I do. And sometimes I post a video of the thing working on Discord. Other times I'm just showing it on stream. Yeah, the goddess Milius will bless me with the answer, and I will, find the answer and actually do this thing work. But I have learned some stuff today. I have shown kinda how to read the documentation to get the things that we want, which is pretty cool. And yes, Goddess Milius wants me to rest. I agree with that. She is also making me going insane, as usually does. My flesh is rotten, I'm becoming immortal, and going insane. Yes, indeed. And for those of you who are asking what this shenanigans is all about, it's, our D&D campaign, which is a fun thing that we do with our UGS team. There's not only the VODs from the stream when we played the D&D campaign, there's also short videos coming out, thanks to Roxy, our beautiful editor. This game that I'm doing right now, you can wishlist on Steam. Yes, indeed. Always plugging the Steam page, this beautiful thing. So I have, reached my lower battery level, whatever it's called, the human energy. And so, yes, I need to go eat something and then procrastinate after dinner and watch some videos on YouTube or anime or whatever my brain decides to do. And I hope you have enjoyed this stream. I almost call it struggle because, yes, it was a struggle, as usual. So, yeah. Even ending was a struggle. God damn it. I didn't want to click the error screen. Bye bye.